What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Madden 17 at E3 has released the trailer for the game. No actual statements about the game, but more what we would refer to as a sizzle trailer. Wanted to show you some still images and give you my impressions on them. Do me a favor, like button, subscribe button, criticism in the comment section, Twitter, Shutdown Safety is my username. One of the first things I picked up on is Pac-Man Jones hurdles two defenders in one leap. Now, hurdling two defenders rarely happens, so it's interesting that that's part of what they showed in the gameplay when we've learned about all these new precision modifiers and realism when it comes to tackling. You see there, Doug Martin gets a nice little stiff arm. The game does seem to flow very well. We'll talk about the ball a little bit later on, but here you see the same touchdown animation. I refer to it as the porpoise seems to be used. Hopefully, Cam Newton and his dabbing are out of the game because he's pledged to not do that anymore, which is a great thing. And then here's where we talked about Revis and Gronkowski. You can see that Revis's hand is on this ball and actually knocks it out. This is not an animation that was in the game last year, so we can only hope this is something that, again, you know, the ball physics-based, keeping in with physics-based. You see Elam here trying to make a tackle. This looked a little bit wonky to me at speed. His arm looked like it bent back in almost animation. Still remains to be seen if they are going to go to pure physics-based tackling. Take a look at Teddy Bridgewater. A lot of the facial scans in this game have been a little off. To me, I think graphically, Madden has always looked great. These trailers don't do much to impress me because the game, really, from the graphic side of things, is best in class. It's the gameplay and the logic and the depth of its actual modes that continues to harm it. We also got to see a little Brandon Marshall celebration. Now, attention to detail is one thing that I pay a lot of attention to in trailers, and this one really caught me off guard. So Antonio Gates scores a touchdown, and you tell me any time in football past where you've seen a player score a touchdown and have two linemen run up to jump on the back of him. You're not going to have 600 pounds, 700 pounds of man jump on top of one of your premier playmakers when they've scored a touchdown. Just doesn't really happen. The trailer is basically surmised by TJ Ward blocking a kick from the Chiefs, and the ball does seem to flow very nicely here. One thing that I really noticed was a little bit of a concern is in the one picture here, you can see the ball starts to turn before Ward gets to it, and I don't think that has anything to do with the deflection, but it is kind of an off angle for that ball to be going out straight off a kick that's almost completely up in the air in a ball that you can see did not go end over end. And then, of course, the most troubling aspect of this to me is at the end of the trailer, it says game engine footage. Now, Rex Dixon went on Twitter immediately after this and said that it was game footage, but game engine footage, I don't know what that means. To me, that doesn't signify gameplay footage, because if it's gameplay footage, we're going to say gameplay footage, not game engine footage. For a company that's had some issues in the past actually putting together cohesive trailers that represent the product, I question why anything they put out has a tagline on it other than in-game footage. Anyway, love to know your guys' opinions on the trailer. Not much to talk about in terms of what they're adding to the game. Appreciate you checking this out. I'll be back in the week with more content.